Hello and welcome. I'm Precious Red and you're watching Entertainment and Lifestyle with Red. Please subscribe, like and share. Today we're going to be talking about this phenomena or this belief that Igbo girls are more beautiful than Yoruba girls. So, case in point, I'm a Yoruba girl. I know, the shock. You thought I was Igbo. Maybe I should add that to my bio. So today I'm going to be talking about some of my experiences going to University of Lagos as a lady. There is Yaba markets for University of Lagos students where we go to buy outfits that are really affordable, or we're just passing through to Surulere, or you want to catch a bus to Surulere, or you want to catch a bus to Balinde. And I'm sure a lot of ladies have experienced this. So when you're walking by and you just get accosted by some of these guys, most of the time they are Igbo boys. They start calling you names or they start to touch you and you get pissed off that why this guy's touching me, yeah, that's very annoying, and it's called harassment, by the way. So now back to me. So they start to call me Jennifer, Ineka, Ineka. It's so fine. See your lips. Your boyfriend is lucky. If I was your boyfriend, something. Yada. When I want to buy something and they start to speak Igbo to me, like they just go all out. They start say a lot of things in Igbo, and I do not understand the word. And I tell her that no, I'm not Igbo. I'm like, you're not Igbo. I'm like, no, I'm not Igbo. I'm Yoruba. The shock on their faces, and they're like, since you find like Igbo girl, this didn't happen just once, twice, three times. It happened on so many occasions. And like, since you find like Igbo girl, you look like a Nambra girl. And I'm like, nah, I'm not. Then I see that shock turn into disappointment and into doubt. Like, is this girl lying to us or she's just playing with us? And it made me start to think that, is it that Yoruba girls are not beautiful, or Igbo girls are more beautiful than Yoruba girls? Then even coming out to the real world, probably at work, or people meeting me for the first time, a conversation comes up and they discover that I'm Yoruba. They start to tell me it's a lie, you're not Yoruba. They say you don't act or speak like a Yoruba person, and I really do not know if that is a compliment. Really, I don't know if it's a compliment or I don't know what it is, but it is what it is. It's just crazy. Like, yeah, beautiful Yoruba girls, but they are asked if they are Igbo, and it's just shocking. I asked my dad, at that time when it was becoming a lot, when I was in school, basically, and my dad was like, it's not really about the tribe, it's genetics. I mean, if two beautiful people come together, they're gonna have beautiful kids. If you're not so good looking and your husband is not so good looking, you're not going to have great looking kids. So it's not about tribe, it's about genetics. So if two Igbo people that are not so good looking come together, they'll give birth to a child that is not so good looking. So it just made me understand that it's a misconception and it's just a perception that people have, because there are hot, beautiful Yoruba ladies out there. I mean, Igbo people are beautiful, and also Yoruba people are beautiful. So, I really do not know where that misconception started from, but that was my experience. I also remember a time when I was in school. A friend of mine recommended me to her brother. Her brother was based in Abuja. He was into, events, politics, and all that. So they were supposed to have an event in Lagos, and he needed ushers. He needed someone, that would know a lot of girls, that will organize, that will supervise, be responsible for them, and also act or function as his PA during the duration of the event. So it was like a 2-3 days thing. So, of course, I know beautiful people, so I brought beautiful people on board. There was accommodation, and one of these days we were having breakfast in the morning. It was a political event, so there are going to be men. So we were having breakfast in the morning, myself, my friend's brother, and the men. I'm sorry, they were like older men, so yeah, that's like a man. Like, man. One of these men now started talking about me in Yoruba. He was speaking Yoruba, he thought I was Igbo. So he was saying, this girl is fine, she will make sense, things he would like to do, like take me out, like date me, that kind of thing, toast me, all that yada things that guys say. So me, I just did as if breeze was just blowing. Like, I didn't even flinch. I kept on eating my food, like nobody was even talking, like I didn't know nothing. So My friend's brother, who was my boss at that time, he was laughing. He was laughing because he knew I was Yoruba. So he was asking, "So Precious." I was like, "Sir, you're Yoruba, right?" I said, "Yeah." "You understand Yoruba, yeah?" "Yes." The utter horror on that man's face when he heard that I understood Yoruba was so satisfying, and it was funny at the same time. Everybody there just started laughing, just burst into laughter, and I went back to eating my food. I mean, food must not waste. So that was one experience, and it has happened a number of times. I go somewhere, probably I'm in the market or I'm somewhere, wherever I am, and these people feel like I do not understand Yoruba and they start to speak Yoruba to themselves. Then I reply them in Yoruba and they go like, and I'm like, "Yeah, I understood everything you said, girl, or everything you said, guy." So it's always fun and really nice, that happens. But what does this Omo Igbo thing mean? I hear Yorubas say that a lot. They'll be like, "Omo Igbo," and it has this condescending, it has this tone to it. It doesn't sound like a compliment. I mean, Omo Igbo means you're an Igbo person, like Igbo child, Igbo person. That's what it means. But they say Omo Igbo with like it's an insult or something. And I really do not understand it. Is there like a historical background to this? It's just like you say a Hausa person, you call the person Abuki. People say Abuki in a derogatory way, and they just call any Hausa person Abuki, I think, or Malam or something like that. But this Omo Igbo has a thing to it. Maybe there's an argument or something. The next thing this Yoruba person says is Omo Igbo. And I'm like, yeah, the person is Igbo, so what does that mean? Why does it sound like an insult? I don't know, can somebody help me with that? Maybe help me. I really do not know why it is like that, but I would really like to know. Please let me know in the comment section if you know the historical background or the historical origin to this phrase Omo Igbo. It would be really nice to know. So not looking like your tribe actually has its specs. You get to hear what people think about you, because you feel like you don't understand what they are saying, and you now shock them by replying them in your own language or in that same language, and the horror is always satisfying. So we've come to the end of the show. Have you experienced this? Are you a Yoruba girl and people have called you Igbo, or are you a tribe, a certain tribe, and people mistake you for another tribe? How does that feel? What was your experience? Please let me know in the comment section. I would really love to hear from you, and please let me know about this Omo Igbo thing. It is really important, actually. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I'm Precious Red. I'll see you next time. Bye.